my grind, put my foot on that fucking mold and keep pushing for paper. I need that motherfucking money like LeBron with the Lakers. Champagne, private plane, bitch, I'm doing it major.
What up? What up? What up? Y'all know if y'all see these, something special done happened. Y'all know if y'all see these, something special done happened. We have did it, y'all, as a group, as the 88, as a unit. We have did it and finally hit 200 subscribers. 200 subscribers, and we are on our way to 500 to get monetized, baby, and we gonna get there because of y'all. So remember to make sure y'all tell a friend to subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all are subscribed to the channel, and let's get these numbers up. Look, man. Oh shit. I am your host, Big Marv, aka the Young Lad, aka the Young Tadpole, yo, and we got a hell of an episode for you. A hell of an episode that I really hope y'all enjoy. Today, first things first, let me tell you guys now, if you ever see Drake trending on Twitter, it's not a good thing. Don't open it, all right? Run, bitch, run! He gon' kill you! Woo! We did it. We did it, man. That's all I keep saying is we did it, man. We had 200 plus. We ain't even at 200 no more. We had 200 plus, and that's because of y'all, man. Y'all been doing y'all big one. So, I know it's been, a week, and I haven't talked to y'all, and a lot of stuff didn't happen, and we gonna try to touch on all of it. If we don't, let me know in the comments, and we'll make another video. It's nothing. Y'all, we family. We on our way to 500. Y'all got to get me there, so we gonna keep making these videos. So if I forget something, just let me know. If it's something that you might want to see, that you might want to see me talk about, hit the Instagram at JustMarv. If you're from Big O, what up, though? Welcome. If this might be your first time, might be your last time, but welcome. This week, I watched two documentaries, right? Two documentaries that are important in the creation of me being me. Two pivotal. These two documentaries are pivotal to me because it's an impact to my life, a direct impact, and I can tell you where and how and all this other stuff. So the first one was Run DMC, the Kings from Queens. Great documentary, shows the rise, shows their troubles, show the impact of Jam Master Jay being killed, show how they got their Adidas deal, how they had the swag of the Adidas, the fall off when they had to come back and revive their career, how they started doing the rock beats, how it was just a great interview. And they also showed how the impact of gangster rap from the West Coast affected them as well. It's a great documentary, but let me tell you why that documentary was important to me. You know what I'm saying? I remember growing up that my dad would listen to Run DMC all the time. Like, me and my dad, when I was younger, did not get along a lot, but the one thing that we can say is that we bond over music. You get what I'm saying? And I remember being a kid and hearing Run DMC and having those memories with my dad. And that's why Run DMC is so pivotal and important to me, because I remember listening to Sucker MCs, Jam Master Jay, letters of his name, cutting in, scratching. I just remember hearing all these songs growing up and it being like instilled in my brain of this is good, just good music. Good music. And if you have not already, check out Run DMC, The Kings from Queens. It is on Peacock, and I hope y'all enjoy. So the other one that's important to me, well, it's not really as important, but it is a little pivotal moment. It's one of the first things I remember actually probably performing. This documentary is called The Greatest Night in Pop History. And what's also cool about this documentary is that they recorded the song on my birthday. Fun fact. The Greatest Night in Pop is a documentary about them making We Are the World. In the 80s, back in the day, they used to have a whole bunch of like benefit concerts for Ethiopia and Africa. Oh, my fault, y'all. Say what up to Biggie. Back in the 80s, they had a whole bunch of benefit concerts trying to feed kids in Africa and shit. You might have heard of it called Live Aid. Live Aid was a benefit of, it was a charity, a benefit concert to feed kids in Africa. Fun fact, Run DMC is the only rap group to perform at Live Aid. No other rap group or rap artist performed at Live Aid. But anyway, they had Live Aid. A couple months later, the AMAs came around. It might have been somewhere, I'm not sure on the year. Guys, do not get on my ass for not knowing the years. I'm a ballpark it, but we don't know. So around between 1985 and 1988, on January 28th, Lionel Richie hosted the AMAs. Harry Belafonte just came back from overseas, and he said, our people, as in the black people, need to help our people. And said, how can we do that? And Lionel, Stevie Wonder, and Michael Jackson were supposed to write a song, like a benefit song. And they were all going to, get people on there, get people to sing it. Well, they was thinking about a day of how to get everybody down there. And it was the AMAs on the 27th. The night of the 27th, they was going to record that day into the day of the 28th. Some of the biggest artists of all time, like anybody from the 80s except Prince was there. You had Bruce Springsteen, Ray Charles, Daryl Hall, Sheila E., Bob Dylan, Cyndi Lauper, Al Jarreau, DeBarge, just so many iconic people that we know from back in that time frame. And it was all logistics and how was everybody going to get there? People are coming off a tour. Some people are going to be there for the AMAs. Some people, it was just a whole clusterfuck. But this one magical night got 47 different artists. Dionne Ward. I think that's her name, Dionne Ward. I always get the last name fucked up. The people that was there, and then you have Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, and so on. Like I said, the list of people is just impactful. They get this done, and it made millions and millions of dollars, and did really, really well. One of the fastest charting songs of all time. It was one of the fastest charting songs of all time. It was a crazy stat they put up there. I can't remember at the end. This is why that song is impactful. Now, I know it's hard to believe, but I was a little person at one time. I was in the 1st or 2nd grade. And when I was in elementary school, we sung We Are the World. And I remember that very vividly. I was outside, my mom and all my family was out there, and they was watching me sing We Are the World, We Are the Children. And it was just like, wow, man. It's just like watching that just brought up a core memory that you kind of forget, and then you just hear something and it just triggers it, and everything just came on back like a missile. Like, it was a beautiful, man, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like, damn, man, I kind of missed it. I kind of thought about that, and it made me a little sad. Hold on. There we go. Now, like anybody else, before we because we're going to get into the Grammys as well, guys. We're going to get into the Grammys. But before we get there, we got to talk about this Monique interview. And this Monique interview was interesting to me because as a person, right, she looks so fucking nice. Like she give good hugs and give a good motivational speech when you need it. I always love Monique. I think, like I told you guys in the previous video, right message, wrong person. I think because she already had the stigma of being loud and being complaining because she's talking with passion, with a not an anxiousness, but a eagerness to have it, to like speak her mind. She said she was like this as a little girl. She said she was like this as a little girl, and it's like, yo, why do we shut this woman down? I'm not gonna say everything she said in this documentary was just like, I said in this documentary, in this interview was flawed. But I do believe that in some instances she stand on business and want to be treated fairly and rightfully. Like I think the Oprah thing, I think more so with Oprah is more so an apology. I looked up to you. You were my idol. You know what they say, and when they say don't meet your idols, I think they were referring to that type of situation because it's just going to let you down. You get what I'm saying? And I think Monique met her idol in Oprah and seen herself as a little girl. She said there wasn't no big black women on TV, and here came Oprah. And she looked up to Oprah. She wanted to be Oprah. Oprah was everywhere in movies and television and doing all type of stuff in the media and Hollywood field. And she looked up to that. She didn't know what she wanted to do with fame, but she knew she wanted to be famous. And she got there and she met her idol, and her idol kind of let her down. Did some sneaky stuff behind her back with her family, having them on her show. From Tyler Perry, she just standing on business with you. She just standing on business. She won the highest award, y'all. Imagine winning the highest award, one of the highest awards in your field, and then like team leader. Oh no, not your team leader. We'll say like your boss badmouth you to somebody else to stop you from getting a promotion, a significant promotion, to move you up the ladder. You know what I'm saying? She, according to her, she took up to a $20 million hit. Damn! Because of a lie. Not because of the truth, but because it's a lie. So I kind of understand her when she say, fuck you, Tyler Perry, because you made me lose money, and you made me lose $20 million that I can never get back. Never get back. If you didn't, my thing is this, guys, if you know you did something wrong and you wronged somebody over the years, all she looking for, she might not, I understand she's saying on television that she want the money. I understand that. I understand you want your coins. You probably not going to get your coins. But like you said in an interview as well, Monique, you apologize to your son and you let it go, and now the work is on him. Tyler Perry, you need to apologize to that black woman. You need to apologize to that black woman and let the work be on her to forgive. You know, that we already have it hard. For black women already have it hard. You know what I'm saying? They try to silence black women. They don't respect black women as much. Shit, they might say, well, yeah, you're a black man. Black men don't respect black women as much. But it's our duty to back them up and give them the voice. You know what I'm saying? If they don't feel heard, the cycle continues, and they're not getting better and they're not moving the needle, so to speak. So I do think we need to stand behind Monique. I think we need to actually listen. I think she need to come with the message a little bit lighter. I understand the lighter tone, they might not take you as serious, but I feel like the lighter tone is needed. You know, they're going to label you as an angry black woman, and we don't want to hear you because you're intimidating us. You're scaring us. So talk to them where they can understand you. If they can hear Taraji, and Taraji maybe Taraji had more crossover power than you. But if they can hear Taraji, they can hear you. You get what I'm saying? And I just want you to be heard, sister. On to the fucking Grammys. Man. On to the fucking Grammys. We're going to get this out the way now. Taylor Swift won Record Album of the Year. That is a record 4 times winning Album of the Year. Now, Beyonce has won the most Grammys of all time and has never won Album of the Year. Does it make sense to you guys? I know you think of B-Day, you think of Dangerously in Love, you think of Lemonade, you think of the Renaissance, and all these albums, all these songs that it had cultural impacts. These albums had cultural impacts. And to not win Album of the Year is crazy. To see how these tickets sell when the concerts come. To just see the global impact of what Beyonce is. It's just as a person. Just as a person. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that at all. So here is what my thing is, right? I think we place too much stock, even though that is the top of the top award to win. That is the award that we strive for. That is why, other than for the love of doing what we do, we strive to win those type of awards. Even Monique won the highest award ever, but she put more stock into the NAACP award, which leads me to my point. Why don't we like our own award shows? Why don't we honor our own award shows and not show up to those? Back in the day, we had the Source Awards, the BET Awards, the this award, that award, and we need that back. We need that in a major way. You know what I'm saying? To make it important to have validation. We used to have moments. Moments like these.
Snoop Dogg. The East Coast ain't got no love for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Death Row. Y'all don't.
That moment is one of the biggest moments in hip hop history. And that came from the Source Awards. Not the Grammys, not the AMAs, but that came from the Source. This.
Run bass like Womp, yeah. Now run the bass, hi-hat, and the snare. I used to bag girls like Birkin bags. Now back beat.
Another iconic moment came from the BET Awards. Not the Grammys, not the Source Award. Not the Oscars. This came from us. And we remember that to our day. We sit in our living rooms with our uncles and aunties and cousins. And we used to sit there and watch the BET award shows. And we all thought it was dope to see Monique dancing as Beyonce on the BET. With Beyonce sitting in the crowd. You go to a BET show now, it looks a little cheap compared to what it was back in the day. We don't even have a Source Awards anymore. We had a Soul Train Awards, and that's cool and dandy, and I love the Soul Train Awards. But we need that Source Awards to bring that feeling back, to bring that vibe back, and let's make those moments for these kids that ain't never seen this shit. Dog, hip hop is the biggest genre in the world right now. And they wouldn't even show it, they wouldn't even show the award on TV. Dog, we just getting our first Afrobeat performance at the Grammys this year. You would have been put on, Burna Boy. I understand that it's not. I understand the BET Awards and the so-and-so awards ain't as big as the Grammys. It's a beautiful look. I'm proud that you got that look. But we need to put stock back in our own awards. You think Macklemore would have won over Kendrick Lamar if it was at the BET Awards? No. Do you think Beyonce would be sitting there, one of the best artists of all time, top 10, debatable, of all time, and you never won Album of the Year? It's insane. And that's what Jay-Z was talking about, right? That even by y'all metric, I'm not that great. I'm not great enough. But y'all keep giving me all the awards. I'm sure she would trade in any award just for that Album of the Year. Because it shows the hard work that you put in. I mean, yeah, these shows is cool, but this is what we work for. This is what we grind for. This is what you do. One of the best artists ever. And no shade to Taylor Swift. I'm sure your music is great. But like I would tell you this. I have never heard a Taylor Swift album, and I cannot talk ill of the album. But I know she is equivalent to what Beyonce is, and she's equivalent. So I'm not mad at it, but we got to do better. And I hope by doing better means to start going to our own awards again and make those awards relevant and popular and give it that vibe again. Now, we had a lot of motherfucking winners today. A lot of winners, man. SZA won the award Best R&B Song. Or was it? It was Best something. I forgot. I know it was Best R&B Song. Yeah, it was Best R&B Song. Victoria Monet cleaned up with a good 3. I think she had 9 nominations and won 3. Won Best New Artist, Best R&B Album, and Best R&B Song. I think SZA won Best Melodic Song, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, the Best Rap Album was not presented on TV, but Killer Mike walked away with 3 Grammys. Shout out to Killer Mike. Shows you that good music ain't dead. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this thing here. You was also in the category with Metro Boomin, Drake and 21 Savage, Killer Mike. This is an interesting case of Killer Mike. It's interesting because it shows numbers might not be everything. Right? Like what goes in to winning a Grammy, right? He won Best Rap Album, Scientists and Engineers, and Best Rap Performance. I don't know what Best Rap Performance is. By the way, like I said, Killer Mike won Best Rap Album, Best Rap Song, and Best Rap Performance. Best Rap Album, if you don't know, he was in the category with Travis Scott, Drake and 21 Savage, and come on. What's the last one? Talk to me. Metro Boomin. And it seems to me that I found out, as in, all the data coming out and all that stuff, that Killer Mike had a significantly lower streaming numbers than all 3 of his competitors that he was in the same category with. I'm not going to complain about Best Rap Song for Scientists and Engineers because it actually is a good song. By the way, That's Andre 3000's latest feature. Some of you might have not knew that. Go stream that. And won Best Rap Performance. I don't know what that means, because I've been seeing that for like the R&B, and I want to know what exactly does performance mean. Also, Lil Durk won his first Grammy for Best Rap Melodic with J. Cole, All My Life. Like I said, I don't know what goes into these numbers, but it shows like I just knew from what I knew about the albums, it was going to be Metro Boomin or Drake and 21 Savage, and to see it was Killer Mike, I'm not mad at it, but I'm very shocked at those results, considering, like you seen on the graphic above, that was the lowest out of all of them. Like I said, man, let's put more stock and more love and bring back some award shows so we can have those moments again and get this stuff back on track, and let's not let them tell our winners and our stories. And I actually got a fun fact for you. Jay-Z won the Dr. Dre Persons Award or something like that. And that's where he made his announcement about how Beyonce should have won. You know, basically doing this again, part 2.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Now, let's get to the Passport Bros. If you don't know who the Passport Bros is, the Passport Bros are a gang of, well, not a gang of men. They are men from America that feels like dating in America is a little too much. It varies on what too much is. But they go to South America and Mexico because women are a lot more conservative and more based in loyalty and family and all this other stuff. I don't know. I don't find that to be true. I'm going to get back into the Passport Bros, but let's have a moment with this. I do feel like dating is probably as hardest as it's ever been because we're throwing these unreasonable things to me. I feel like for the men, we want girls to act like our grandma, but fuck us like city girls, or act like a city girl, like when they with us. Like, and the women, I feel like they kind of want, like they granddaddy, but with like street ethics and a good headspace, and be emotionally intelligent, and we want the women to be emotionally intelligent, and we want this, and we want that, and we want this, and it's just like, what more do you want from me? I can see how dating is a lot in this world. Now you add polygamy into it, or is monogamy a thing? Is polygamy a thing? Is polygamy better for you compared to monogamy? Why is monogamy a bad thing? All these things and all these different that you didn't have to go through back in the day is that we're going through now. And then let's not even get on the economic part, the finances of what people want in relationships. Now, I know I'm gonna get some flack for it. I would say I'm more of a let's do what's best for the household type of guy. I'm more for system and let's do what's best for us and let's get shit in place so we don't have to have these hiccups along the way. It's a shame. It's a shame. And these brothers are going to these countries, Colombia, Cancun, all these different places. They're going to these countries and ending up dying I think I read an article that I sent my uncle. It said 8 men within the last 6 to 8 months. Is dating not hard in America to where we have to go out the country? What is it that women want? And core values. I think like we get away from the core, and it's like all this other shit. All this other shit that I don't know. I really could not tell you, but I just know that it's a crazy thing to see or hear about. Like, dog, you telling me that you going out the country to date. And let me tell you how these guys do it, right? These guys go over there probably thinking they the shit because, you know, in American money over there is like the shit. So they go over there, do what they do, looking like a lick. And, you know, guys, you can be a lick. That's mainly what you are. These guys go on these dating websites, meet up with the girl, go to dinner, get kidnapped, held for ransom, and then getting killed. I don't know about you, but I would much rather date in America or just not date at all. They have people that don't date at all. You could be one of those. But people love to be loved, right? So I think what they should do is probably just find somebody at your own pace. And a lot of things now, this ain't got nothing to do with it, but date within your damn tax bracket. Date within your tax bracket and you'll be a lot better. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Y'all don't know how much 200 subscribers mean to me. You guys ran that up and I did not forget. We are going to do the hot chip challenge. I have to order it. They don't sell it in stores anymore apparently because kids are dying. So I have to get it off of Amazon, and when that gets here, we will be doing the hot chip challenge. So a lot of fun things to come up with. We will do a football recap because I have not done that yet. And it'll be even better after the Super Bowl so we can really see where I fucked up and where I did good at. So, go Lions. I love y'all, 88. I love y'all to the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for staying tapped in with me. And this is, and the winner is. And I hope y'all have a great day, great night. I am your host, Big Marv, a.k.a. the Young Lad, a.k.a. the Young Tadpole. And we out. Peace. Love y'all.